Hello everybody, it's Anubhuti Mishra here. In the previous video, in the last video, we have studied about family and kinship into the early Vedic period, geographical extent, some more Vedic texts, and now we are going to study about social life of the Vedic period. What was the social life into early Vedic period and what the people of that period used to use and prefer to live, in which style they used to prefer and in which style they live. We are going to study into that. Next, the Aryans lived in village called Gram. The Aryans lived in a village called Gram, and this is known as village. In Sanskrit language we call it Gram. Next one, each village consists of number of families. In each village we can say that there are number of families over there, and a joint family was the smallest social unit. A joint family was the smallest social unit into that. It was headed by the senior most male member. The joint family was headed by the male member of that particular family, the elder male member of that particular family. Women held the position of respect into the society. Into the early Vedic period, we can say that women held the respect into the society. Next, they could attend assemblies and offer prayers. Women could attend assembly and offer prayers into the early Vedic age. Into the later Vedic age, we can say that the position of the women has position of the women has came down instead of that of the early Vedic age. But into the early Vedic age, we can say that the women are allowed to attend the social assemblies and offer the prayers. The Varna system into the early Vedic age was characteristic feature of the Vedic society. The term Varna basically means color. The term Varna basically means color. Varna means color. At that time, the normal people of that history, of that early Vedic age, were divided into the Varna, were divided according to their color. Okay, then after that they get divided into the four main Varna system, or we can say the four main caste system. After that, into the later Vedic period, it became the caste system. Into the early Vedic period, it was based on the occupation of that particular person. Okay, next, the Varna system was a characteristic feature of the Vedic society. The term Varna means color. Okay, color of the skin. Color of the skin. The color of the skin is known as Varna. At that time, people were divided according to their color of their skin. Next one. It was primarily used to differentiate that the Aryans from the supposedly dark-skinned non-Aryans. The white skins were counted as the Aryans, but the non-white skins means the black-skinned people are counted as non-Aryans. Subsequently, term came to be used as social class. At that time, these terms were used as a social class. The entire society was divided into the four Varnas. First was Brahman, who is respectable into the society. Second one is Kshatriya is counted as a warrior. Brahmins were counted as a priest or educator. Next one is Vaishyas. Vaishyas were the traders and the merchants which used to transfer goods from one place to another, and sell them into the market. And the third one was, and the last one was Shudras, which were not included, means which were whom were given the mean work. The mean work is given to them, such as doing the cleaning and many more things. These type of mean works were given to the Shudras at that time. The Varna system was essentially based on occupation. The Varna system was essentially based on occupation. The priests who looked after the religious matter and recited prayers were Brahmins. Means the priests who looked after the religious work was counted as Brahmins. The Kshatriya were the warriors, and the Vaishyas worked as cultivators, craftsmen, and other three Varnas did most of the menial. And this was the third word of that society. First one was Brahman, second one was Kshatriya, and the third one was Vaishyas. And the last work was given to the Shudras, means those who served the other three Varnas did most of the menial work were called as Shudras. The Aryans who disobey social rules were also considered as Shudras, means who not respect the social rules, who not follow the social rule, they were also counted into the Shudras. The Aryans who disobey social rules were also considered Shudras. The Aryans who disobey the social rule were also considered as Shudras. In period people could change their occupation. In the early Vedic period, we can say that people could change their occupation according to their interest. In which they are interested, they could borrow that occupation. Next, administration. What was the administration into the early Vedic society? In the early Vedic period, the Aryans were divided into tribal groups. The Aryans were divided into small tribal groups. Okay, the Aryans were divided into small tribal groups. Okay, each tribal group consists of occupied a particular area and consists of number of the villages. Each tribal group include the number of villages, and the tribe were called as Jana. The tribe were called as Jana. The tribe were counted as or called as Jana. Each tribe occupied a particular area. Each tribe occupied a particular area, and a number of villages are included into that particular tribe. Next, it was headed by a ruling chief. The tribe was headed by the ruling chief, who is known as Rajan. Rajan, or we can say that Raja. Rajan was the head of that tribe. Okay, Rajan was the head of that tribe. He was selected for his bravery. According to his bravery, he was selected to rule that particular tribal area or rule that particular tribe. Next, Rajan had military and religious duty. Both military and religious duty is performed by the Rajan of that society. He led his tribe in war and maintained law and order. He led his tribe into the war and maintained the law and order into the society. Next, on the battlefield, he was assisted by the Senani. He was assisted by the Senani, or we can say that commander-in-chief into the warfare. He was assisted, he was followed up by the Senani, or we can say that commander-in-chief. In the religious duty, he was helped by the Purohit, or the chief priest. In the religious duty, Rajan was helped by the Purohit or what we say priest. The village headman or the Gramini communicate with him the issue concerning to the village. The issue concerning to the village is communicated by Gramini to the Rajan. Next, two assemblies, the Sabha and the Samiti advise the king on important matters. Two assemblies, that is Sabha and the Samiti, advise the king for the matters which are going on into the villages. Next, the Sabha was assembly of selected people. The selected people are counted into the Sabha, and into the Samiti consists of all people of the tribe. The Samiti elected the Rajan. These Samiti, the people of all the tribe is included into the Samiti, and Samiti elected the Rajan. That which one is the perfect to rule over the particular tribe, that is selected by the Samiti. Next, occupation. What was the occupation into the early Vedic age? We can say that people in Rig Vedic period were primarily pastoralists who started practicing farming. People in Rig Vedic period were primarily pastoralists who started practicing farming. Later, in the Rig Veda, we can say that there are numerous references to cows and bulls. There are numerous references to cow and bulls. The importance of cattle is suggested by the fact that a number of wars during this period were fought for cows. A number of wars were fought for the cows, for the respect of the cows and for the for the cackling of the cows. In the Rig Veda, reference to the plough suggests that they were familiar with the sowing, harvesting, threshing, etc. Means they were familiar with the agriculture. They were familiar with the agriculture. They do sowing, they do harvesting, they would do threshing, and were familiar with the agriculture. Growing crops such as wheat, barley, and rice, and rearing cattle were the main occupation of the early Aryans. The main occupation of the early Aryans was growing the crop such as wheat, barley, rice, and rearing the cattle. Next one is other common occupation were chariot making, pottery, weaving, jewelry, metal casting, carpentry, tanning, and fishing. These type of works are performed by the Aryans of the early Vedic period. Sorry. The cow was a unit of barter exchange. The cow was a unit of exchange at that time because there was no any currency. There was no any currency to exchange. Therefore, the cow was the main exchanging thing with the other people, and had therefore a crucial role to play in their lives. The Aryans used horses and chariots in the war. The Aryans used the horses and the chariots to lead the war or to fight the war. Next, priesthood was a very prestigious occupation at that time. Besides conducting religious performance, the priest also acted as village teacher and doctor. The priests were also acted as the village teacher and doctor. This was the main occupation of the priest into the early Vedic age. Next, what is the food which is being eaten by the people of that society? The Vedic people are food consisting of rice, wheat, barley, vegetable, fruits and meat. Milk and milk products such as butter and ghee were also consumed at that time. Okay, means all the things, means at the present time we are eating all the things, and at that time people also used to eat these type of things such as wheat, barley, vegetable, fruits, meat. We are eating these type of things at the present time, and at that time the people also used to eat that. Next, amusement. What is the way of amusement at that time? In the present time we can say that mobile, we can say that smartphones, we can say that laptops, we can say that music is the main amusement thing for us, for making the time pass. At that time, how the people of the early Vedic period used to pass their time. So the usual part time of the Aryans were chariot racing. Chariot racing was performed by the Aryans at that time. Hunting, gambling, singing, dancing and playing musical instruments. These were the main occupation, means main amusement reasons, main amusement things of that time. Among the musical instruments, the flute, the lute and the drums were important. Flute, drums and lute were used by the Aryans at that time. Next, religion. What was the religion followed by the Aryans? Let me know about it. The early Aryans worshipped the force of nature. The force of nature is being worshipped by the Aryans, such as Prithvi, Agni, Vayu, Indra and Surya, Varun. These were the deities, these were the natural deities which are worshipped by the Aryans. Prithvi, earth, Agni, fire, Vayu, wind, Indra, rain and storm, Surya, sun and Varun, sky. These were the deities which were worshipped by the Aryans. Next one is Indra was their most important god. At that time, Indra was the most important god because Indra was the god of rain and storm. Therefore people used to worship the Indra. Next, there is no evidence of idol worship during that time. During the early Vedic age, we can say that there is no any evidence of the worship of the idol. Next one is prayers were chanted in open air. Rituals were simple. Fire was the important part of all the rituals. Fire was the important part of all the rituals which was performed by the Aryans. Next, later Vedic period. Now we are going to study about later Vedic period. We have studied about the early Vedic period, what was the occupation, what was their life at that time, who were Aryans. Now we are going to study about the later Vedic period. The later Vedic period. Later Vedic period. In the later Vedic period, the Aryans learned the use of iron. In the later Vedic period, it marked the beginning of the Iron Age of India. The Iron Age of India is counted into the later Vedic period. Iron Age of India is into the later Vedic period. Next, people used the iron for doing their work. Next, the use of iron tools enabled them to clear the dense forest of the region where they settled down. To settle down, they used to clean their forest. Okay, they used to clean the forest to make the flat area where they could able to settle down. Next, the Aryans gradually spread Yajurved and Atharvaved composed. The Aryans gradually spread along the northern Gangetic plain. Along the northern Gangetic plain, the Aryans were gradually spread over there. Next, Samved, Yajurved and Atharvaved were composed during this period. During this period, we can say that into the later Vedic period, Samved, Yajurved and Atharvaved has been composed into the later Vedic period. Into the later Vedic period, Samved, Yajurved and Atharvaved were composed. But into the early Vedic period, we can say that the Rig Veda is composed into that period. This one is the oldest. Veda of the early Vedic age, of the Vedic age. Next one is administration. What is the administration into the later Vedic period? Next, in the later Vedic period, the Rajan or tribal chief become very powerful. The Rajan into the later Vedic period were very powerful, and they have all the territories. They have larger army, they have large territory under their control. His prestige depend on the extent of the area he control. Okay, into the administration, the Rajan is dependent that the respect of the Rajan is dependent on the prestige, on the extent of the areas he control. Okay, this is the concept of the later Vedic period. Into the next video, we are going to study about the administration, social life, occupation and religion of the later Vedic period. We have studied in the early Vedic period. Into that next video, we will study about the later Vedic period. Thank you everybody.